So, working with family is never easy. Did you have moments where you were just like, dad enough when you were working with your dad and your grandma for that matter?
Of course, because, that's dad and that's grandma, but you gotta have those moments with the family, but that's when you know that you love them. But, more often than not, you just, it's hard to get into role and it takes a lot of work, but, with them there, I wouldn't have done it any other way, and they really helped me, especially my dad. And so I couldn't have any other way, and I love them for that.
So I hit my own stand. So I'm asking everyone this question. Bluegrass is such a kind of empowering music. Bluegrass as a music is so empowering for so many people.
Okay.
But for you, what is the genre of music that you turn to when you kind of need to listen to music and just kind of relax?
I've always been a fan of anything that tells a great story. I may have started off in R&B, but believe it or not, I'm the lead singer in a classic rock blues band called the River Gypsies in Oklahoma. We perform. And being in theater, musical theater, I performed in a play that performed off Broadway, Soul on Fire, the musical. Mm-hmm. And we did an encore performance at the Kennedy Center where I sang, act, and dance. And there was genres from rock to opera to jazz, and I had to take vocal training to do some of those songs. So anything that I can understand the story, and I couldn't understand the story in hard rock, not hard rock, but acid rock. Until I actually, because I'm a retired police officer, I'm a police lieutenant and detective with Oklahoma City Police Department. But on my off-duty job, I worked one of those concerts, and now I realize the story's been told from song to song.
Yeah.
At least it was then, back in the early 90s. So I just like to identify with the lyrics and the song and the passion.
Hello. So I'm asking everyone this question. Bluegrass is such an important kind of music because so many people turn back to it when they need a moment for themselves. For you, what is that kind of music genre?
I have a lot of different bands that I like. I would say I listened to a lot of Beach House when I was filming. I really love kind of like their sound. It's almost like it's kind of, some people would say it's a little melancholy, but like I kind of find more of like whenever I'm diving into a character, I like listen to Beach House because it's just like it makes me kind of dip into the character's shoes a little bit more. Yeah.
I can't wait to see the movie. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to see it. It's amazing.
So I'm asking everyone this question. Bluegrass is such an important music genre that so many people go back to when they need a moment for themselves. Yeah. What genre is that for you when you need a moment to just kind of relax?
Kind of relax. It's either Alice Coltrane radio on Pandora or some Fela Kuti radio.
That's good.
Those are like my go-tos.
Oh, I love that. I gotta ask you one question because I got my little guy right here.
Okay.
So I gotta ask you one Marvel question. How does it feel to see that universe come back now that it's been gone for so many years? And how many times do people come up to you, just want to talk to you about the Netflix era of Marvel?
I'm not a part of the Disney one, so I didn't get much conversation around that, but people always stop me for the Turk Barrett that we did on Netflix, and I'm thankful for that market, you know what I mean? They're very, very supportive, and really, the producers at Disney told my team that they didn't think Turk was important to the universe. That's the only reason why, that's why I wasn't asked back. That was what they told me, you know what I mean?
That's mean, because Turk rules.
I mean, but I had nothing to do with that, you know what I mean? That's literally what they said, so.
Well, if we were the powers to be, Turk would be there.
That's what I keep hearing, but yeah, they saw a difference.
You're rocking a fit.
Thank you.
You're rocking a fit. So I'm asking everyone this question. Bluegrass is such important as a music because so many people turn back to it when they want to relax or kind of find themselves. What genre of music is that for you?
Relaxing. Honestly, a little bit of bluegrass. I mean, Shovels and Rope, that are a band in this movie, one of my favorite bands even before, and I got to meet them doing it, and so I listen to them all the time. They have a song called Birmingham that we blasted in the car every day on our way to set because it was a real hype-up song. And yeah, honestly, also, after seeing Maestro a couple years ago, got me really into classical when I'm just trying to wind down and chill. Yeah.
Well, and for a last quick thing, South by is such an exciting place to premiere a movie. How excited are you to watch this with an audience, like a South by audience?
Thrilled, man. I think it's the perfect audience. I can't wait to see how they react, and everyone is so excited. No, it's cool.
Very good. What was
It's Tiny Mix. Tiny Mix. I'm asking everyone this question. Bluegrass is such an important music because people turn to it when they kind of want to relax and chill out. What genre of music is that for you?
Oh, that's a great question. It is like traditional Irish music. There's this band called Dadannon from the I want to say the 80s that does like traditional Irish music, which also it's like traditional African music and Irish music both had a huge influence on like bluegrass as well. So yeah, a lot of those things. So actually grew up listening to a lot of bluegrass and country.
Native American.
We said to chill out.
Who is really,
I'm gonna go Alison Krauss and Union Station.
Oh, that's so good.
Is like the go-to there, and I'm just like.
All right.
Hello, we've talked before.
I know. How
Hi,
you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm sorry he gave you such a great interview, and I'm about to fuck it up.
Listen, no.
Yes, it was. You're gonna do great. You're gonna be so good.
Beautiful.
We might have.
Listen, we have a report. Wow.
I know.
Oh my God.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So, to start, I'm asking everyone this question.
Okay.
Bluegrass is
No.
such a...
What? What was your
Bluegrass
question?
as a genre of music is so important, and so many people turn to it to relax.
Yeah.
What for you is the music you listen to that just like chills you out?
I guess movie soundtracks. I love movie soundtracks and classical
Interstellar's
music.
a great one.
Interstellar's a great one. It's an incredible one. It's up there. Nicholas Britell's, what's it called? If Beale Street Could Talk is an incredible one. Desplat's version of Alexander Desplat in Harry Potter 6, I think it is an incredible one. I mean, he takes a lot of what is his name? The classic filmmaker, composer who did the original, but he takes his soundtrack and just makes it so much darker and more lively and incredible. What are some other soundtracks?
John Williams.
John Williams, thank you so much.
It took me a second to figure out where I was going.
No, I know. Me too. What else? I just love movie soundtracks. They're incredible. Interstellar's a great one. But yeah.
I write to him, so I get it.
Yeah, smart.
But, for next thing, I'm not going to ask you about Spider-Man, even though we've talked about it because I have a Spider-Man tattoo.
You can if you want.
Well, no, I'm going to ask you about all the different franchises you kind of dipped your toe in. Because you got Star Wars, you got Spider-Man, you've got technically Willow, which also I miss, and you have all these different franchises. What for you is one franchise that you haven't done yet that you're like, I want to do that?
Okay, so there's two in my brain that like just speak to me greatly. One, I have ADHD and dyslexia, so the Percy Jackson series was huge inspiration to me. And reading it as a kid, that is great. I, dreamed of being that and being whisked away, even a little bit more than Harry Potter, which also is another one. God, that one too, please. I could do a British accent. And then the one that like speaks to me greatly and that I want to do is like more anime franchises because I love anime and I think they do it well. And they've done some that are really good, and one of the most recent ones are the One Piece live action for Netflix, and I think those would be great. And also, doesn't have to be in the live action world. I would be honored to just voice characters. I was grateful enough to do, and it's probably honestly the highlight of my life, to do a voice in a Miyazaki movie, and honestly just doing a voice in any wonderful anime that I grew up watching would be wonderful.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
So to start, I'm asking everyone this question. Bluegrass is such an important kind of music because so many people turn to it when they need a moment. What for you is that genre of music that you turn to?
Well, it matters where I am. I mean, sometimes I go to good rock and roll if I want to get pumped up. Sometimes I go to good rock and roll. I was just listening to AC/DC the other day to relax, actually. And I was like, this is kind of ironic. I'm jamming to AC/DC, but I'm kind of meditating. It's like audio wasn't fitting the picture, but it was fitting my picture at the time. Look, I like good music.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Ray Charles' line on that. There's good music and there's not good music. I like good music and I like all kinds of genres of it.
Well, then, before you leave, I want to say both of us have matching Interstellar tattoos.
Hey,
So this means a
Interstellar
lot.
tattoos.
We
When
both
did you get
say-
these?
We got them in January.
Yeah, after I saw
For
it
the
again
10th
in IMAX,
anniversary?
yeah.
Yes. I saw
So
that.
thank you.